Ha 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 ha.
What's up?
We're layered up. We got like 20 minutes till we have to leave the hotel. That was nice though last night. I was able to sleep warm in a bed and take a shower. You'd be amazed how good a shower is when you're not able to take one like that.
They wouldn't know, baby. They wouldn't
No.
know.
Some of you might. Some of you probably been in the same situation. But if you're ever in a situation where you're homeless and what you got is a van and it's cold, layer up. A bunch of blankets, hats, gloves, all those good things.
And here's another thing. You will find out who's your real friend when you're homeless, too.
There we go.
You really will.
Yep, you see people more for who they are when you're homeless.
Everybody forgets about compassion. You know, it didn't matter if I had a good job or not. I was always compassionate with homeless people. Always. I've literally... There's a reason why I'm not blew up on YouTube or whatnot, because I don't record every freaking nice thing that I do. I actually get aggravated when I see people doing nice things, but recording. An act of kindness should never be recorded, okay? Because then you're using that to boost your own ego. Oh, I did this for that person. You know, I've actually helped out a homeless person who was sleeping under a church where a church wouldn't even help him, okay? All right? Sleeping under a fucking mat, colder than shit. It was actually last year, okay? All right? Now, granted, he's still in the same situation, you know, but, you know, I'm only going to help out as much as I can. You see what I'm saying? And I bought him food. I've sat here and done a lot of shit, okay? All right? And it is what it is when it comes to that, okay? He didn't want to go seek help. He didn't want to do none of that, so he's still in the same boat. But you really do find out who your friends are, you know? Because everybody nowadays use this whole social money bullshit like they're better than a normal person. You're not better than me, and I'm not better than you, okay? That's the whole point of life, is to figure out that you're not better than the next person next to you. Matter of fact, that you could be put in the same situation, okay, in a couple months. Everybody nowadays is living paycheck to paycheck. It can be you, and if you don't do right, it will be you, okay, all right? Now, I would much rather do right by people, even though people are fucking judgmental nowadays, and they use social status and this and that, okay? If you read the Bible, okay, the Bible, when God, Jesus does come, okay, it's not going to be all these churches to go to heaven. It's going to be the homeless. It's going to be the prostitutes. It's going to be, you know, the crackheads. It's going to be the people who actually did things before they went down that road and nobody actually helped them.
Well, we don't know who.
Well, we don't, but
you know,
they have a better chance at going to heaven because they never pass judgment on you. Matter of fact, you pass judgment on them. Okay, all right. It's like, okay, for an example, I thought I had a friend. No, he's not a friend. I didn't ask for much. I asked for a job. Okay. And then I got what? Oh, I don't owe you anything, and we was never friends, and this. Okay, that's cool. Cool beans, dude. That just means you're a fat fuck, okay?
Hey.
What? Excuse my language on that one. But needless to say, this is what I got to say about him. Your reviews speak for itself, okay? I'll leave it at that. Foreclosure is in your future. And you will probably be in our situation. And here's the thing. You're going to, at that point, you're going to sit here and go to everybody, every single person, okay, that you thought was your friend. And I hope you find one, okay? I do, okay? Because right now, we ain't got none. We ain't got a single fucking friend. We don't care.
Yes, we do.
Well, I don't.
Very few.
Very
yes,
few, but
do.
I don't. I don't need friends. I need Jesus.
We need that all day long. He rants.
And some people sit here and think, oh, you're talking about Jesus, this and that. Yeah, you're right.
I talk about Jesus all day long.
You're right.
He's the one that brings me through what I gotta go through. And he's my help, and he's my comforter, and he's my teacher, and he's everything that I need.
Here's another thing that I take into consideration, okay? We was lifted in a 20-foot camper where we should have flown up like the Wizard of Oz, okay? But we're still here. Yeah, have y'all ever been in a twister in a 20-foot camper? Ever been lifted? And I don't mean like, I do physically mean lifted. God could have took me right then and there. But I'm here for a reason. I just don't know that reason yet. So, yeah. But when I find out that reason, then I'm doing it, I believe that, the government, in a way, is lying. They've been lying. I believe that they care more about their policies and protecting.
Well, they care more about the money in their pocket.
Okay, money is the root of all evilness. So that's why I say it's, when it does happen, it's more prone that a bunch of homeless people are going to go to heaven than, you live in a big, fancy house passing judgment on people. That house isn't going to be able to protect you.
Well, you can't take nothing, you can't take nothing with you when you leave this world. The only thing you can leave is how you treat people, the words that you say, all those things. Those are the things that matter. What kind of legacy do you leave behind? It's not about
your possessions, your world.
It's not about your position, your possessions, your money. It ain't none of that. It's what positive did you put in this world when you was here? How did you show God why you was here? God works through people, and we have to, in order for somebody to see him, you have to show him. And that could be just being kind, trying to help somebody, giving them food, giving them a blanket, whatever the case may be. Every little bit we do.
Without recording.
Yeah.
We're so worried about their social status. Are you going to bring that social status with you when you're gone? That's my thing. Are you going to bring it with you? Are you able to even bring it with you? No. Okay. All right. When I leave this celestial body, okay, all right, because that's what we are. We're being in a celestial body, okay? Yes, I'm using big words, okay? And no, I didn't go to college or any of this, but I do know big words, okay? But when I leave this celestial body, I would much rather be in the situation that I am right now, knowing that God blessed me or tried to bless me throughout my travels, versus sitting here thinking that God is blessing me and I'm driving a Bugatti. In reality, it's the devil blessing you. Yeah. People need to understand what a blessing is and what deceitful is, and the world is being divided. It is being it's being torn apart pretty much, okay?
Well, not just that. Those things are distractions.
Mm-hmm. Distractions.
That's all it is to distract you off of what's important and off of him.
And see, most people, they sit here and they judge me because I voted for Trump. I'm sorry, Trump brought what back? Me being the person that I am, me being a faithful person, me having faith in my God, when a president actually brings that type of vibe, of course I'm going to vote for them, okay? duh. You know, it's common sense. You know, Joe Biden don't care. Joe Biden don't care about if you're homeless or not.
Joe Biden got fucking dementia.
Joe Biden ain't
my
never
friend,
been homeless, okay? He's never been through some struggles.
No, Joe Biden been stealing money from China and stuff like that. Or not stealing, but they've been paying them and whatnot
You know.
when they should. But anyway, it's almost time for us to leave the room. So we will post something later. Figured why not let everybody in on the journey a little bit. Maybe it'll help uplift some people, you know, and help people understand that's in this situation that it's okay, you're not the only one. And that you can do it. You can be fine.
There is such a thing called a homeless epidemic going on. It's a homeless crisis, okay? It's been going on since COVID, okay? That's why the government told you not to pay your bills and then they hit you with 3 or 4 months behind. Instead of sitting there going, okay, well, just pay this month and we'll sit here and, you know, you'll pay later.
That's the government trying to make you dependent on them.
I'm not dependent on no
But
government.
my point is, no matter the situation you're in, there's still hope. And you just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other and do what you can every day to work on that situation. It won't happen overnight. It probably may take a minute, but it's okay, you know? So hopefully y'all get inspired and know that there's somebody struggling with you.
You're not the only
You
one.
ain't alone. You know. So we'll talk to y'all later. We're going
It's okay to be,
You know?
to say that you're not okay when you're not okay. Everybody says
exactly. It is okay to admit when you're not okay. You do not have to be fine all the time. It's what you do with it. It's what you do with your feelings, what you do with your thoughts. You can rewire your brain and control that to a point. You may not can control it coming in your mind, but you can control if you dwell on it, if you keep it, you know, those kind of things. But we will talk to y'all later. Adios, amigos.